Thank you very much. Well, with just a week to go until Christmas, retailers and shoppers are gearing up for a last-minute rush, and this is one of the biggest months for jewelers, not only because of the holiday, but December is considered one of the most popular months for marriage proposals. Experts say people will buy $5.5 billion worth of jewelry and accessories this month. That's up slightly from last year. With more, I want to bring in New York jewelry designer Anna Sheffield, owner of Anna Sheffield Jewelry. So, Anna, consumers are expected to hold back on these big, extravagant purses. You specialize in fine jewelry. What are you seeing? Are you getting more customers this month than you thought you would?
Always, yeah. It's always busy this time of year. I think because of family and resolutions, and it's just it's an amazing time of year for people to connect and get engaged.
Mm-hmm. How did you get into the business, by the way?
I started out in sculpture, so I studied sculpture, and then I found my way to jewelry. It was really organic and kind of a fun little adventure.
And you were saying you opened up you have a shop on the Lower East Side.
Yeah.
You're competing against, we've got the Diamond District right here in Midtown. You're competing against the bigger players. What makes you different, do you think, as a jeweler?
Well, I feel like we cater to a client that really is looking for something that is unique and expresses more about their lifestyle, more about their values. We do a lot of what people consider alternatives to the commitment jewelry that is out there and the more status quo.
Well, so you were saying that a lot of the celebrities, and of course this is New York City, so we see this, are getting away from the average consumer trend. They're going towards these colored engagement gemstones. And you brought some with me. I put them on my hand. I'm going to hold them up. But so this is the new trend that we're seeing. Obviously, if the celebrity does, the next thing you know, it's a national story. And these are colored gemstone engagement rings, correct?
And we use colored gold as well.
Okay. And this is a black diamond? Okay.
So there's black diamond in the center, and then it's flanked by white diamonds. That's called the Bia.
Okay.
And it's a very classic style with 3 stones, but in our silhouette, it's imagined in a much different color palette.
Okay. And so the black diamond, so this is actually an engagement ring. It's actually on my ring finger, I should say here. And then these two, with the rose color, there's metal over the diamond. I've never seen that before in jewelry.
Well, so in the beginning, when I launched the line, I wanted to do something very unconventional with the fine jewelry as a whole, and that's what brought me into the commitment jewelry realm. It was essentially, I started by making unconventional fine, and a lot of people were gravitating towards that and coming to me for custom versions of what I was doing in fine for engagement rings. So as I started to grow and see that white space, I started to adventure into the actual diamonds. But those are 2 pieces from the core collection that we still use for proposals as well as for anniversaries, for gifts. But they're actually
How much are these?
They start at about $1,000.
Oh, really?
Okay. With the metal diamond.
And then what about the black diamond?
In the black diamond range, usually in the $3,000 to $5,000 range, you could get a really beautiful piece.
Okay, because they're very light and delicate, but pretty. Speaking of celebrities, and again, that clientele that you have here in New York City, now American consumers as well, they want conflict-free diamonds.
Sure.
We had a movie called Blood Diamond with Leo DiCaprio. How do you resolve that? Is that something that factors into how you buy and where you get your diamonds from?
Well, the Kimberly process has essentially ensured that all modern diamonds are conflict-free, which is great. So my focus has been more on sustainability. So I work a lot with estate and antique diamonds, and they hold their value. They're beautiful, they're rare, but they're a more interesting story. And from my perspective, I think sustainability is also an important element to consider when you're purchasing a diamond.
Well, they are beautiful. And where can everyone find you really quick? You've got a website, right?
Yeah, I have a website, and I have a store in the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
Okay, we'll put it up on the Facebook page for opening bell. Anna Sheffield, thank you so much. I know we've got a national audience. If they're in New York City, they might want to.
Absolutely, we're there every day.
I get to keep these, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you can keep one.
I almost got you.
It's Christmas time. You can keep one.
Oh, they're beautiful. Anna, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, straight ahead.